by Geordie Rose. You can't even understand what I'm talking about if you don't watch that, because he was talking, and we're talking years ago now. The D-Wave machines were created by him and his company and this amazing scientist, not him. And they are used by the deep state everywhere now, and aerospace, et cetera, et cetera. And even in that talk, Geordie Rose said that what he understood, he said standing next to it, he could read his mind, but he also believed there's also the signal non-locality side of it, which I can get into if you like. And then the bottom line is that he said it was accessing 5D. And I can say there's also a quote out there from Einstein saying that, 5D is real, and, for what it's worth.
So how are we going to combat this? What's going to be our defense mechanism against this if it's able to jump from person to person?
Good question. Absolutely. And this is what my article is about, believe it or not. So I sent you an article. It's called...
Want me to allow you to share the screen?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Okay. Do you want me to share it?
Yeah, go ahead. You know where to go with the articles and all that.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So it's right here. This is my website. It's on my website, projectcamelotportal.com. So this is a picture of the cover of Michael Crichton's book. Basically, here's the title. It's called APM, which is called Anatomically Precise Manufacturing. Mm-hmm. This is a term that this Drexler guy many years ago wrote a book called Engines of Creation. And then he wrote another book that I'm actually reading several years later, in 2015, expanding on that idea. And it's all about nanotech and making the future. So I have a quote here. The name of his recent book his name's Eric Drexler. He's basically considered like the father of nanotech. Radical Abundance, How the Revolution in Nanotechnology Will Change the World. So this is where the key lies, so to speak. Why? Because it has to do with how if AI can direct nano and influence it, then we can. Do you understand that? So our brain waves, our consciousness has been shown, like Masaru Emoto, to change water from positive to negative, et cetera, the structures of water and so on. So very famous experiments done, lots of research done in this area. If we are we're 99% water or something crazy. So what do you think we can do with our minds? We can change each other, and the universe and the material universe. So when you get to the quantum level, you're talking about something that is highly electromagnetic and sensitive, the way we're sensitive. It follows. A lot of people, they always think a one-way road. So people tend to get into this doom and gloom, negative sort of preoccupation with, they're going to all kill it. They're going to kill all of us. Look, they're not killing all of us. Yes, they will have lots of collateral damage. And yes, they're trying to get rid of the elderly, the sickly, the ones that can't handle the changes.
The undesirables, the weak.
Well, yeah, that's of course, because what is their motto? Only the strong survives, or whatever
survival of the fittest.
This is an Illuminati way of thinking, looking at the world. So of course they want to do away with the weak and so on, or feed off them, either way. But the thing is that going forward in the future, yes, they want less population. So they are eliminating certain sectors. And let me tell you something. Captain Mark Richards told me this like a year before the whole nano thing got released. He said, China has a problem. They need to get rid of, and I forget the number. It was several billion people. They have several billion, but they want to get rid of some big segment and building blocks that then can be influenced to go in a good direction, to grow, or to leave your body, or to stay in your body, or to take over your body, or whatever it happens to be. So yes, they're sent in intention. Yes, it can come out in waves through electromagnetics and scalar waves, even using 5G, etc. But you can also affect it. Okay, so it's a two-way, it's always a two-way street. We are communicators.